Welcome to Fast Black, Quick to React.
Hey, reactors, what's going on? What's going on? I have been so busy with my move, but now I'm settled, right? Thank God for the 500. And now we're working on the other 500 so that I can go live and talk to you all, right? Reactors. That is the name in case y'all didn't know. You all are the reactors. And I'm so excited about that, right? I'm so excited. Listen up. We got to talk about this Real Housewives of Atlanta reboot. Now, because I am a reality head and I love all things reality, and I especially love black reality shows, I was kind of tired of these folks. Now, I watch them. Don't miss it. You know, a lot of people say, I ain't watched them in years. Well, I still watch them because I like them. Even though they wasn't given too much, but I just like watching it, right? Well, a reboot is not a bad thing, and I'm going to tell you why. Real Housewives of New York City has a reboot, and I absolutely love them. Those girls are fabulous. Now, Mona and, I'm not Mona, Ramona and all those other ladies were iconic. They were one of the early housewives, I think after Orange County. But these new girls, and I think we all love the old people, but the older, not older in age, but the original cast members. But I think that every so often, every few years, every few seasons, it needs to change up. It's so refreshing. And I know a lot of people don't watch Real Housewives of New York because, you know, they're watching the Potomac and all that. I watch them all. But I love the Real Housewives of New York, they did a reboot. Everybody different. Oh, it's just so good. And they have their own spiciness and juiciness and drama going on amongst friends, right? And I think the difference too is I think these people are actually friends. See, a lot of times on these shows you put people together, one or two of them may be friends, and then y'all get to be friends or get to be enemies, right? Well, Real Housewives of Atlanta needs that. Now I'm going to tell you, Kenya makes good TV, but Kenya's a mean girl. She needs to go. She's mean. She needs to go. She needs to go. She needs to go, right? And then now the storylines are getting ridiculous. Like, she's 50 plus years old talking about she thinks she want to have another baby. Girl, that ship has sailed. Gone. Over there. Across the water. No more, right? You are, and I think that it's selfish of people when they have babies past 50 because you're not going to live, may not live to see them grow up or see your grandbabies and none of that stuff. You mess up the evolution of life. That's just my opinion. You got one, be thankful for that. But you keep talking about on every episode you think you want a baby. Now she's decided to have a surrogate, right? Because when she told her dad, he looked at her and said, what? So anyway, she's done all she can do. She's been married. They still going through divorce 3 seasons later. Who we got? Candy is a very accomplished young lady. Very accomplished. But she don't really give much. Her show, Candy, what was it called? Whatever it was called at her restaurant. I like that because those were new characters and they were interesting. I like that. They shut that down, but I hear it may be coming back. I don't know. Who else on there? Sheree. We love Sheree. She's the OG. But Sheree don't really give too much. She's cute and all that. And her and the Martell storyline, a lot of people were saying it's fake. I don't know. I don't really believe it was fake. I just believe that you had two people who, it was a power move. You know, you be on his show a time or two, he be on yours a time or two. It was a great play. It just didn't land, I don't think, the way they wanted it to land, right? But I ain't mad at it, though. You know, that was a power move, right? Who else we got on there? Been on there? Drew. Now, Drew's story is interesting. We all didn't like Ralph and how he treated her. That was horrible, right? Now, the thing is, keep Drew on to see if she really is gay. If she's going with Mimi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's ex, Ty, the girl Ty, right? I like Sonya and her husband and mom and dad, all them. You know, I like them, but they just not that interesting, I don't think, right? Who else we got on there? Oh, Marlo. Now, I think they gave Marlo her peach she should have been had a peach. It's too late now. That's what I think. Because the people they have on there now don't really mesh with Marlo. Marlo should have gotten her peach when Nene and Cynthia were all friends and all of that. That would have been wonderful. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I wanted to see. Marlo's only going to let you go so far in. I like Marlo. She's a fashionista. Love that. She's raising her nephews. Love that. Commend her for that. Some are saying that's a fake storyline. I don't know if it's fake. I don't, I think when people have been single so long, people just, I don't believe that. I don't really think it's fake. Only because when I'm watching these reality shows and when I look, unless they're some really good actors, I watch the way their eyes move and the way their body movement and stuff. I think he likes her. I think she likes him. I don't know if it's fake. Well, y'all drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all think about Scott Lee. His name is weird, Scott Lee. Scott Lee, and I bet you he don't allow nobody to call him Scott either. Dudes with them kind of names want to be called their whole name. But Scott Lee and Marlo, I'm hoping that it's real. So let's see who else is on there. Sheree, Sonya, Drew. I think there's everybody. Now Manyetta's on there, but I think she's more of Candy's friend. Manyetta don't really bring nothing. Manyetta is a little messy. She's a little messy, right? She's throw stuff out there and then sit back and watch it. But I just think they need a whole new situation. And I would like them to get a group of friends, real friends. Don't put people together and expect them to be friends. That's where it go wrong, right? And that's where it gets messy. We want to see a little drama, but not that mean messy. We don't want to see mean messy, right? I think they should get a group of ladies who are in the same social circle, same neighborhood, same club, that already know. I want them to already know each other and then bring that to the screen. That's what they need to do. Bring that to the screen. All of that, putting all these people together and maybe, I've heard people say that production. I don't know how production works, but if it's production's fault, let's switch them out too. Go ahead, let's switch them out too, right? I would like to see a whole new cast that would be exciting. Because quite frankly, Real Housewives of Atlanta has not been that exciting. And, Portia had a lot of personality and she was funny. Nene was my fave until she got too big-headed. But in her defense, anybody would get big-headed in that position, right? But she turned into a mean girl. Portia would be nice, but Portia is living her best life with her new rich husband. She ain't got time for the shenanigans, right? Because, Portia's doing good because how you get them is how you lose them, right? She ain't bringing nobody, none of them broads around her husband, okay? Ain't nobody going, only her, he's going to be in a controlled environment. We are not about to do no Real Housewives of Atlanta with my husband. That's what Portia said. Okay, so a reboot is what's needed. A reboot is what's needed, right? I love it. I'm gonna keep watching it because you get invested into them, like you really kind of know them, right? And I like the fact that they cross over, like some of the Married to Medicine, in real life, Married to Medicine wives hang out with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Some of the Love and Hip Hop people hang out with them. I like that, right? So we just got to reboot it. Just reboot it. It's okay, y'all. We'll see. All these people, we'll see them on social media. Just reboot it. That's a good idea. Just reboot it, right? Don't bring Kenya back, whatever you do. I ain't never really liked her because what Kenya did was brought a negative energy. They was all cool until Kenya got on there and she brought that mean girl spirit with her when she came. She brought that mean girl spirit with her. And every time somebody new comes, she was mean to them. And I don't know how they allowed that for so long. I don't know how they allowed that. Andy, Bravo, how did y'all allow that for so long, right? You ran Kim Fields off. You ran quite a few ladies off, right? They replaced New Edition's wife with Sonya. They really could have kept New Edition's wife, right? But a lot of them ladies they put up there wasn't up for the charge. They wasn't up for it because it's a lot of meanness going on, especially when Kenya was ushered in onto the set, right? It was that mean girl. It was us versus them. Like, that ain't what we came to see. We came to see black women. First of all, another thing. Everybody need to be married, okay? Can we get everybody married? Can we? It's Housewives of Atlanta. We want to see them interact with their husbands and their families. All that single girl meanness, we don't want to see that. Bravo, Andy, we don't want to see that, okay? So let's make sure everybody married, okay? Let's do that, right? That's first off. We don't want to see the mean stuff. You know, what else can I say about that? I just know we don't want to see. We want everybody to have a husband because it's the Real Housewives. Make sure everybody has a husband. Therefore, you cut out a lot of animosity and jealousy. You know, if everybody got a little something going on, we need everybody to have a little something going on. That would be nice, right? Everybody's got a business. Everybody's doing whatever they're doing, right? Just let them be doing something and have a husband. We started off what we wanted to see how wealthy black women live. That's what the premise of the show is. Wealthy women in New York, wealthy women in Miami, and the Miami women show their wealth. But you know, just wealthy women and how they live on a day-to-day basis. They go out to lunch, they go to brunch, they go on trips, they go shopping. They got issues with their husbands. That's what we want to see. You know, we don't want to see no more of the mean girl. No more of the mean girl, okay? We don't want to see it. So a reboot is fine. Everybody that's on the show, I don't think they'll hurt if they're not getting money from Bravo. I don't know them people's finances, you know. But I know Candy wouldn't hurt. I don't believe Kenya would. She got her hair care line. Sonya and her husband is doing pretty well, I'm imagining. Drew is an actress. Who else is Sonya married to the white guy? I don't know what he do. But I think everybody, you know, might do pretty well. Whatever Marlo's been doing before this, she will continue to do after this, right? So, yeah, yay for the reboot. We're going to reboot Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then we'll continue to watch happily, okay? Reactors, listen, y'all, I need y'all to share me, like, and comment. Please comment. Your opinion don't always have to be my opinion. I like to hear y'all's opinion, okay? Hurry up with this 500 so we can go live and I can really get to know y'all. Y'all can really get to know me, okay? So anyway, y'all, don't forget, like I said, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we want an all-new cast, all-new everything on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? That's what we need, y'all, all right? Bye-bye.